Alrighty guys, welcome back. We are continuing with the Edain mod allies. This first part of this episode is going to be ROHAN. So, they'll go over their allied units. They get 3 allied units, and for some reason these arch guys, I'm not sure, I've never actually heard of these. I've heard of the Yawnings. I thought these would be the Yawnings, but they look similar, but they're not as big. Actually smaller. If you look at that, those are the Elven allies, and these are a bit smaller. They've used the Orc Archer model for this, I don't know why, look weird, and they've given them the Wildman of Dunland sounds, so they sound slow and crazy.
Get your clubs! Take back our land!
I'm not sure. So these are the Druiden archers, and this is the Druiden. I think it's gonna be like a wizard kind of thing. He gets 1 passive ability, so I think he's like a ranged sorcerer. You know, I haven't used him yet. I suppose I probably should. Also, these guys are archers. They don't get any upgrades at all. Just archers. I think they've got the same range as the orc ones. So they're not really special. They just look a bit funky with a little bit of tree sticking out of them. And you probably recognise these guys as the Galadrim from Valorian Faction. Actually, they look a bit different. They've got their cloaks on, and yes, they do have their swords, but they can easily swap for their bows. And if you upgrade this one, because I thought it was a bit like Howder, they leveled up and then changed, but no, they change when you give them the heavy armor bonus, which I think you can give them any time, so you can keep them like this, be shrouded and mystical. I do think the cloak is a nice look too. And then they get their heavy armor, which they pretty much just pull the cloaks off and turn into like a little cape thing. And nice bit of detailing there.
Be watchful for the enemy.
And yeah, banner carriers, and they get this ability, which I'm honestly not sure what this one does. It can only be used when Howder reaches level 7, and then they can use this ability. And they also get the banner carrier ability, which is pretty standard. What does this one do? Forged blades. That gives them forged blades, is it? Oh, and they get different bows too. Just notice their bows have gone all fancy.
Ready your bows.
So how does that? I'd say once they had it level 10, you can get that ability. They get these nice looking bows. Different sword. You get nice looking bows, and they get the forged blades. Well, that's a nice little thing there. So that does it for the allied units, and you only get 2 heroes, which I had them somewhere. Here we have Howder. He's completely the same as using the Lothlorien lot, except he doesn't come out in his March Warden. He comes out in his armor straight away, so he can swap between sword and a bow. I still wish there was one thing I wish they made his sword on his like say he put his sword on his belt, because that's, if you watch the movies, you know that his sheath wasn't on his back like the Galadrim, it was on his side. So here's this ability. It's going to be used on an enemy hero, and I haven't seen it yet. And they still trying to summon some extra Galadrim for a little short period. This is the new hero. He is this is Garmburigan. He is the, I don't know, Druiden leader. Speaks with German, all that stuff. And his first ability. He gets a little bit more trim, and he stealths out a little bit. This ability here. This ability here, some of the Elrond has. Just zoom out. And if it does what I think it does. Yes, unshrouds an area of the map for a short time. See, investing the Island Guard forces there. I've only gone to level 5, I'm unsure. That one's another stealth. It's a little ROHAN buff there. And that one, I'm not sure what that one is. Gun Rough. And that's like a little bonus thing to summon some more archers there. But that one seems kind of interesting. I've just sent him over here because he's only going to get to another level. He's nearly at level 6, so I'll just see what that ability does there, because it mentions ROHAN and Minister. That just confused me, so... And I've had a few comments on this video saying, oh, it sucks. He says, oh, it sucks for you because it's in German. I'm like, well, that's the whole point that I'm doing this video series, to show that even though it's in German, you can still play it as you would the normal game. We just have to pick up a couple of German words here and there, and then you know what to do. It's not that hard. Oh, I like that jump move he just did. I'm not too sure which model he's taken from. Oh, actually, maybe I do. That jump move is nice though. One more should do it. No, one more maybe. Jump him. Jump the bugger. There you go. No idea, maybe I had to use it on someone. Oh well, I buggered that up. Oh well. Alrighty guys, that does it for the allied units of the ROHAN faction. Join me in 2 secs and I'll be going over the allied units of the MORDOR faction. So, see you then. Alrighty guys, we're back. Continuing with the allies, we are doing MORDOR now. And MORDOR, I'd say they probably be the top 2 against most allies, because I'm unsure what Rivendell is, and I know that Arnor will get a lot as well. So, shall we? We have 6 allied units. To start off, we have the what should we call them? Easterling Cavalry, or Riders of, I think they're called the Riders of Run.
We're under attack.
Rune, whatever you want to call it. Rune or Run, it's spelled R-H-U-N, so Run or Rune, whatever you want to say. It's a little basic cavalry. Can run over, they've got swords, nice little scimitars there instead of spears. And no, they don't get heavy armor, that's just how the horses come out when you spawn them, so it's when they get this banner carrier option.
Lusty Palchik.
Next we have the Warriors of Run, or the Easterlings, whichever you want to call them by. And they say be like an advanced pikeman. You can see they have nice big long pikes. Once again, they don't get forged blades or heavy armor, they just get a banner carrier. And someone's attacking me, so I'll just wait for them to all go back. Yes.
They're attacking over here.
Next, we have the Corsairs of Umbar. They're basic little melee, so they have the dual knives there.
No one's gonna stop us.
Or you can swap. Actually, hang on. I'll just turn that. I think I turned the speech up before.
I am the Dark Lord's heir.
It's better. They can swap the knives, or you can equip fire bombs, like a little ranged attack, and it's quite powerful because it does set fire to the ground. But be careful, it doesn't set fire to them as well. Behind here we have, these are Harajam Lancers. I thought they were like a pikeman, but they actually throw those spears. There's a range thing, and they look like they have heavy armor, but they don't. That's the armor that they come with, but they only get the banner carrier option there. But yeah, a bit annoying because it does look like they're wearing like some sort of heavy armor, but that is just their normal armor. And not last, the second to last, we have the Harajam Archers. They're a lot different to how they were in the original game. In the original game, they were sort of the equivalent of the Edain Rangers, like they had a really good range and all that, but they're not just very bit different in this one, which is a tad disappointing. Oops. Hang on. Let me just... Let's go there. Dang it. Just... The hell was that? That's what it was. Sorry, I used a hero's ability poison. What? Anywho, so yeah, so they look like they're wearing heavy armor, but they're not. They're just, that's a normal garb. That doesn't annoy me because I reckon they should have something a little less armor looking, and then they get that when they get the heavy armor. But all they get is flaming arrows and a banner carrier. So now moving on, these technically. These don't come from the inn, they come from one of the heroes who ability to let you build a molecule pen, and then you can summon. There's only a month there were two. They used to be, I think on the mod they made it that you got a smaller version, didn't have people on it, just like a normal one. It's a bit weird. So, this is a molecule when they first come out. They have the charge ability, or the stomp, and you can upgrade the flaming arrows to the archers on it, and then you can do the, what's it called? Crisbellum and Coffin, which transformed it into this with the war paint and the spikes and all that. It just gives it a bit of a heavy armor look to it, and it does look a bit nicer. But the Murmur are quite powerful, actually. I don't know, they're probably a bit stronger, just a bit stronger than a troll. Got nice heavy armor, and they've got nice stomping ability as well. Their speed is a bit slow, but if you use this charging ability, it's really good because it'll just charge right through and run over everybody. It's quite a good thing. They were one of my favourite units in the original Battle for Middle-earth. So that concludes your units. I'll now move on to the heroes. I haven't got them up very high because it was taking forever to get them up, and as you can see, one of them was gaining a lot more than the others. So we have Salome, who is a female Haradrim assassin. He has her first ability, which is the stealth one. This next one, couldn't work out what it did because I used it and then it said nothing happened. But you can see this sort of snake thing that's appeared underneath her. You can click on that, and when you have, that's what I did down there for. It's like a little poison grenade. It's quite effective. So this one's like a attack. She's like a scorpion. It's quite cool. This next one here is her last ability, which is a disguise ability, and that allows her to disguise as another unit, and she won't be attacked for a period of time. It's quite effective. Next we have Edain, who is the leader of the Warriors of Run. He's like the Easterling leader guy, and his first ability, he can mount on a horse, which is random, but I like it. His next ability is a leadership bonus to Soldiers of Run. His third ability is to build a Mumakil pen, which is what that is there. His level 7 ability, which I'm actually not sure what that is. It looks like 2 palm trees and something. Unsure what that is. Oh wait, so this might build a little building, I'm not too sure about that. His last one is like a little temporary Mumakil which will come from and just trample, a bit like the Floodgates abilities. That's nice. Now this fella here, believe it or not, he was in the movie in a deleted scene, and he was played by Peter Jackson, so that's why he looks a tad familiar. So Peter Jackson played this Corsair of Umbar captain guy in the movies, and some deleted scenes, and he actually was killed by a Legolas. That's just lovely. His first ability is a plunder ability, so he gains, when he's killing enemies, he'll gain some resources for everyone he kills. Next one, which I can't use because I need an enemy, it's a little firebomb. It's powerful than the normal Corsair's ability. This next one, can't use it now because it needs. That allows you to take over an enemy ship. It's an enemy ship, you can use that and take it over. Like a little bonus power ability there. and the last one allows you to build a tavern to train more Corsair units. And these widgets back here, when he comes in, he gets these 4 little Umbar cronies that just follow him around. So you can't control them independently, they just move where he moves. That's it, that's what they do. So yeah, those are the 3 allied heroes that you get from the inn, and that concludes the Mordor's allies. So guys, I'm going to pause it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Bye.